Hey, hey, hey. Hey, everybody. It is exactly 6:01. I was on here like at 6 o'clock, 0.48 seconds. But now it's 6:01. So, I'm Aziza Kabibi, and you are listening to Sunday Dinner on Gems Radio. Like us on Facebook at Gems Radio. Also, the Sunday Dinner Facebook page is www.facebook.com/Sunday Dinner. And you can text us to join the show at 904-312-7952. Also call in at 973-910-3331. So, feeling kind of mellow today. I've been working out hard for the last 2 days. I mean, like busting some serious sweat. And that is because I came across some information this week about the state of Black health, how the health of African Americans in America affects our ability to mobilize through the classes and increase our wealth and all of those things that you need in order to excel in America. We already know that we have so many things working against us, our history and slavery and all of the damage that has done. But on top of everything else, the way we eat, the lack of health knowledge and how we take care of our bodies also affect our ability to excel. So, before I get too deep into that, I'm gonna play a throwback here. This is like, Lord, it's a while ago. I mean, I was kind of a little kid, but this song has always just kind of stuck to me. You know, it kind of gets you in the vibe of just having fun. So, let's pick up the pace a little bit. Listen to D-Light. Groove is in the heart.
We're going to dance.
Why did that?
We're going to dance and have some fun.
Dig.
The chills that you spill up my back keep me filled with satisfaction when we're done. Satisfaction of what's to come. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another.
Oh, that's right.
Your groove, I do deeply dig. No walls, only the bridge. My supper dish, my crocketesh wish.
Sing it, baby.
I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart.
Ask for more.
Groove is in the heart.
Watch out.
The depth of who the groove moves us to, the dance hoop we're going through to, or here's a who. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. DJ Soul was on a roll. I've been told he can't be sold. He's not vicious or malicious, just lovely and delicious. I couldn't ask for another.
Something lurks in this torso. Heart got a deal you wanna know. Delightful, truly delightful. Life making it, doing it, especially at a show. Feeling kinda high like a Hendrix haze. Music makes motion moves like a maze. All inside of me, heart especially. Hilt of the rhythm, where I wanna be. Come on, flowing, glowing with electric eyes. You dip to the dive, baby, you'll realize. Baby, you'll see the funk inside of me. Baby, you'll see that rhythm is the key. Get with with it, can't think, quit it, stomp on the stoop when I hear funk blue playing pop pipe. Follow her to shoot, baby, just sing about the groove.
Sing it.
The groove is in the heart. The groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart.
Blow them horns on.
Groove is in your heart.
Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the
All right, that was Groove is in the Heart. I've always got groove in my heart. Anytime the music starts playing, my body just, I don't know, it just starts moving a little bit. So, as I was saying before, African American health in America affects, well, the health of anybody, any ethnicity, affects how they progress in life, how people progress in life. There was a study done by a Board of Health official. His name is... Okay, I can't find that information, so let me go back a minute. So I was raised vegetarian, been vegetarian for most of my life, but then, you know, as I got older and I started cooking meat more, you know, in the restaurant industry, and I would see so many different kinds of meat: venison, rabbit, duck, foie gras. If you don't know what foie gras is a duck liver where they take the ducks and they force feed them till they get so fat that their livers are almost pure fat. It is as gross as it sounds. Then they take the liver out, keep it cold. It actually slices like butter. Like they heat a knife, chefs heat a knife in order to slice the liver, and then they fry it. It's usually served with fruit or any other kind of sweet condiment. And I have heard that it has the texture and consistency of yogurt. And as long as I've been working in the restaurant industry, I just cannot wrap my head around the idea of eating this dish. But to each his own. It takes all kinds to run the world, make the world go around. So, I have seen all of these things prepared, and honestly, I've had a disconnect with how the food is prepared because I didn't eat it. You know, I had to pluck a chicken, and actually I killed it, plucked the feathers, gutted it completely, prepared it from scratch, and cooked it. And I did it alongside somebody that ate meat, who had done it for the first time, and she was completely grossed out by the process. But I wasn't, because I knew I wasn't eating it. Fast forward about 8 years from that time. Now I eat a little bit of chicken. Just a little bit. I can't eat fish because I'm allergic to it, but I do eat a little bit of chicken because my nutritionalist told me that I was not getting enough protein in my diet. And, you know, we need protein, all that other good stuff. I don't drink enough milk. I guess I don't think milk is all that great for you. And my schedule just doesn't allow me to explore as many other protein alternatives. Then there is that factor that being vegetarian is crazy expensive. Just to give you an example. So Morningstar Farms grillers compared to chicken, let's say, you can get chicken, like the legs and thighs, for about as low as 49 cents. I mean, as a caterer, I've gotten it for 39 cents a pound. Crazy. But Morningstar Farms grillers costs over $7 a pound. How do you feed a vegetarian family the protein that they need when you paying $7 a pound for protein or meat alternatives? You'd have to be pretty skilled in the culinary arts, because there's all kinds of stuff you can do with tofu. There are beans, but beans tend to give you gas. So I know, especially for low-income families, it is very difficult to maintain a vegetarian diet, which then, of course, contributes to unhealthy eating habits. And because the unhealthy stuff costs less, you buy those things instead, and you have obesity and all of the other issues that African Americans and any Americans that fall below the income poverty line have health-wise. So there's been a lot of studies done on it, and the correlation between the ability to accumulate wealth and health. You have to be healthy in order to be wealthy. So more details on that later. I think I'm ready to listen to a little more music. I'm gonna post all this information on the Facebook page, the Sunday Dinner Facebook page. You know that old adage, you are what you eat. We need to work on those things. I think about it every day. I don't really eat bread. I feel like I'm allergic to it. And there are other things I should probably cut out my diet. So I'm working on that. And if I learn anything in my process, I will, of course, share it. So my daughter, Arishk, hey Arishk, if you're listening, shout out to my baby, my oldest baby. She has an amazing ear for music. And there's this new song that she turned me on to by Zayn Malik. He is one of the members of One Direction. I think they're a British group. It's called Pillow Talk. I'm gonna play that. It is mad sexy, maybe like even a little off topic slightly. I like to keep my music kind of on topic, what I'm talking about. So let's fit this into the topic. It's about pillow talk, and it refers to the workout that you can get in the bedroom. So 400 calories an hour, people. You can burn 400 calories an hour by making babies. Here's Zayn, Pillow Talk.
Climb on board. We'll go slow and high tempo. Light and dark. Hold me hard and mellow. I'm seeing the pain, seeing the pleasure. Nobody but you, body but me, body but us, bodies together. I love to hold you close, tonight and always. I love to wake up next to you. I love to hold you close, tonight and always. I love to wake up next to you. So we'll stop the neighbors in the place that feels the tears, the place you lose your fears, yeah. Reckless behavior, a place that is so pure, so dirty and wrong. In the bed all day, bed all day, bed all day, loving and fighting on. It's a paradise and it's a war zone. It's a paradise and it's a war zone. Pillow talk, my enemy, my ally. Prisoners, then we're free. It's a thin line. I'm seeing the pain, seeing the pleasure. Nobody but you, body but me, body but us, bodies together. I love to hold you close tonight and always. I love to wake up next to you. So we'll put out the neighbors in the place that feels the tears, the place you lose your fears, yeah, reckless behavior. A place that is so pure, so dirty and wrong. In the better day, better day, better day. Loving and fighting on. It's a paradise and it's a war zone. It's a paradise and it's a war zone. Paradise, 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 war zone, war zone, war zone, war zone. Paradise, 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 war zone, war zone, war zone, war zone. So we'll put out the neighbors in the place that feels the tears, the place you lose your fears, yeah, reckless behavior. A place that is so pure, so dirty and wrong. In the better day, better day, better day. Loving and fighting on. It's a paradise and it's a war zone. It's a paradise and it's a war zone.
All right. What'd you think about that song? Well, I can't hear your answers right now. That's why you have to text in at 904-312-7952 or call in at 973-910-3331 or go on my Facebook page, well, the Gems Radio Facebook page, and also the Sunday Dinner Facebook page, facebook.com/Sunday Dinner. Like us, go on Instagram, like Aziza Kabibi, you know, show some love, show some love. So, back to the health thing. I found the information. The study that is being done in, well, there's a bunch of studies being done, but particularly a Dr. Adewale Trutman in Louisville. He's the head of the Louisville Metro Public Health in Louisville, Kentucky, and he is studying the fact that the lifespan of people below income poverty levels are considerably lower than those that are part of the famous 1%. For those of you that don't know, the 1% of America are the group of people, the bourgeoisie, as W.E.B. Du Bois calls them, are the group of people that control the same amount of wealth that the remaining 99% have. I'm sorry, they have within their possession the same amount as wealth as the whole rest, the 99% remaining population of the United States of America in wealth. So that's like, I mean, I could just come up with all kinds of analogies. That's like if you take a drip of water from the ocean, that they have the same amount of money that the whole rest of the ocean has. I mean, it's just crazy. It makes me just a little bit annoyed. How do we redistribute all of that? Well, I have no idea. That's probably going to take forever. But because they have no worries about money, they are not as stressed. And doctors have shown or have proven, specifically a pediatrician named Shankoff, Jack P. Shankoff, shows that high stress levels interfere with brain function. So actually the children of families that belong to the low income households are not as healthy as those of children of rich people. And the vicious cycle just continues and continues and continues. So I want to challenge all of middle class America, lower middle class America, and lower than lower middle class America to really work on what you put in your bodies. And not only that, being that stress really destroys you on a cellular level. We've heard, I'm sure, ladies, I'm sure you have seen the ads on TV and on online about all of these fat blocking supplements that you could take because, you know, certain hormonal levels increase when you eat bread or when you're stressed, and it causes belly fat. Well, that is actually true. So not only do you have to watch what you eat, but also manage your stress levels. Meditation, exercise. I'm an exercise girl. I think I mentioned last week that I go to the gym, get on the treadmill, and dance the whole time I'm on the treadmill, pretty much. Today I went with my mom and my sister. Shout out to mommy. Shout out to Ade if you're listening. And my headphones went dead. My headphones went dead. That's it. I just took the wind out of my workout. I'm sitting there dripping with sweat after dancing to Formation by Beyonce and Pillow Talk by Zayn and feeling all good. My headphones went dead and completely cut my workout short. You know, I'm not a size 2. I'm kind of thick. I got into a debate with a friend of mine, and he was trying to tell me that I'm not overweight. I'm like, dude, I am overweight, trust me. But I love my body. I love myself. I know I can improve on it. I'm working on that. And, you know, doing pretty good. So I'm going to move right from there. And actually, let's play All About That Bass by Meghan Trainor. You know, she ain't no size 2 either. Meghan Trainor, All About That Bass.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, bass. Yeah, it's pretty clear. I ain't no size 2, but I can shake it like I'm supposed to do. Cause I got that boom boom that all the boys chase. All the right junk in all the right places. I see the magazines working out Photoshop. We know that shit ain't real. Come on now, make it stop. If you got beauty, just raise them up. Cause every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Yeah, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She says boys like a little more booty to hold a knife. And no, I won't be no stick figure silicone Barbie doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass. Hey, I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell them skinny bitches that. No, I'm just playing. I know y'all think you're fat, but I'm here to tell you every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Yeah, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She says boys like a little more booty to hold a knife. And no, I won't be no stick figure silicone Barbie doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass,
All right, all about that bass, Meghan Trainor. So we was talking about the health issue in America and the health issue with African Americans and how it can affect their accumulation of wealth. And we need to do as much as we can to work on that, at least as a start. Hey, at least, you know, you got some information, you can implement it on the level that you can afford to, because this issue is so ingrained in our history. The inequality issue is so ingrained in our history and has been going on for so many years that you kind of like, well, how do you change people's minds? How do you change people that are racist and the racism that is in America? How do you completely change a whole belief system and perspective of a population? You have to start with the individual. If we start with you, if I start with me and work on the little things and improve on the little things, and what's the first step? Admit to the issues, your own issues in the first place, and therefore you can find a solution for those issues. Don't stay in denial. If you know you eat a little too much ice cream, admit you eat a little too much ice cream, because it is only through that admittance that you can then decide to not get that container of Haagen-Dazs that was on sale last week for $2.88 at ShopRite. I bought a container of vanilla Swiss almond. I am scarred by watching my mother by growing up and watching my mother eat vanilla Swiss almond Haagen-Dazs that I could not have. So now when I go to the supermarket, I see vanilla Swiss almond Haagen-Dazs. If Haagen-Dazs is on sale, I buy vanilla Swiss almond. But I haven't touched it. I'm saving it for a rainy day. It was on sale. I took advantage. I'm saving that for a rainy day. So we can review. Who saw the Oscars? Oh, sometimes I forget, like, there's nobody else in here with me responding. But okay, so if you haven't seen the Oscars, well, I DVR'd it. I'm going to post Chris Rock's monologue. His whole show, I mean, he was just so awesome, and he was like no holds barred. He didn't care that 90% of the audience of the Oscars were white. He addressed the fact that the Oscars was white, like, the whole time. There was one skit that I felt was a little, maybe went a little too overboard, or was a little biased to the black community. He interviewed some African Americans and asked them, had they heard of some of the major Oscar frontrunners like The Revenant and Brooklyn and Room, which I've only seen The Revenant, but they had not heard of any of the movies and they didn't go and see them. So then by the end of the skit, he mentioned Straight Outta Compton, and every single last one of the African Americans, black people that he asked see Straight Outta Compton, they had seen it. It was absolutely hilarious. So then it makes you wonder, well, you have African Americans protesting about the Oscars being white, but at the same time, have you looked at what is actually nominated in order to make an educated decision and say, yeah, Straight Outta Compton was an Oscar-worthy performance, was an Oscar-worthy script, was an Oscar-worthy directorial attempt. In my opinion, no. I don't think so. I don't think Straight Outta Compton was Oscar worthy. I saw The Revenant. Leonardo DiCaprio, he deserved that Oscar for Best Actor. But before I go off on a tangent, on a rant, you can get the full monologue, Chris Rock's monologue, on our Facebook page. It's not up there yet. I'll post it like within the next few minutes. But I have it here. So I just want to give you like a sample. Listen in. It's hilarious. It's informative. I mean, it really gets you laughing at just like such a bad situation. But it's funny. So, Chris Rock.
Thank you. Woo! Man, I counted at least 15 black people on that montage. Hey! Well, I'm here at the Academy Awards, otherwise known as the White People's Choice Awards. You realize if they nominated host, I wouldn't even get this job. So y'all be watching Neil Patrick Harris right now. But here's the crazy thing. This is the wildest, craziest Oscars to ever host, because we got all this controversy. No black nominees, you know? And people are like, Chris, you should boycott. Chris, you should quit. You should quit. You know, how come it's only unemployed people that tell you to quit something, huh? You know? No one with a job ever tells you to quit. So I thought about quitting. I thought about it real hard. But I realized they're gonna have the Oscars anyway. They're not gonna cancel the Oscars because I quit. You know? And the last thing I need is to lose another job to Kevin Hart, okay? I don't need that. Kev right there. Kev make movies fast. Every month. Porno stars don't make movies that fast. Now, the thing is, why are we protesting? That's the big question. Why this Oscars? Why this Oscars? You know, it's the 88th Academy Awards. It's the 88th Academy Awards, which means this whole no black nominees thing has happened at least 71 other times. Okay? You gotta figure that it happened in the 50s, in the 60s. You know, in the 60s, one of those years, Sydney didn't put out a movie. I'm sure there were no black nominees some of those years, say 62 or 63, and black people did not protest. Why? Because we had real things to protest at the time, you know? We had real things to protest. You know, we're too busy being raped and lynched to care about who won Best Cinematographer. You know, when your grandmother's swinging from a tree, it's really hard to care about Best Documentary Foreign Short. But what happened this year? What happened? People went mad. You know, Spike got mad, and Sharpton got mad, and Jada went mad, and Will went mad. Everybody went mad. You know, it's quite like Jada got mad. Jada says she's not coming, protesting. I'm like, is she on a TV show? Jada's gonna boycott the Oscars. Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties.
Yeah, so you get what you see what I'm saying. So, like, if you would I'm not gonna tell you to stop listening to Sunday Dinner and go and listen to Chris Rock's monologue from the Oscars, but there's a couple of versions on it on YouTube. Like it says, I will post one on the Sunday Dinner Facebook page. And you can listen to it in its entirety. So this week I'm taking my mother. It was her birthday in February. I'm a little late with her birthday gift, but I'm taking her to go see Mike Epps at what's it called? Festival of Laughs at NJ Pack. Mike Epps, Coco Brown, and one other comedian is performing. And sorry, thought I was having a little technical difficulties there. But yeah, they're performing on this Friday at NJ Pack. So if you have nothing to do, actually, well, not nothing to do, but it would be a cool show to go and see. Now, 2 days, I think I ordered my tickets day before yesterday. 2 days before that, there were plenty of seats to choose from. I've been to the NJ Pack at the Prudential Hall, I believe. It's Prudential Center in Newark, and then there's the Prudential Hall at NJ Pack. And I've got some really good seats. I saw The Color Purple there. Awesome. I saw it on Broadway and there. And I sit in the box. I like to be close. I will orchestra seats, usually, best quality seats right there up in the face. Me and Mommy went and saw Fela off Broadway, and we was like literally like right up there. Like a African dancer's foot almost kicked me in the face damn near. So being close is nice. You almost feel like a part of it. But larger venues, I prefer to have my own little nook over in the corner. It felt special. So I like box seats. So I got box seats for The Color Purple a couple of years ago. I've seen Miguel there and I was going to say Michelle and Deganacello, but no. Marsha Ambosuisse from Floetry. She performed there, and it's an awesome experience. So if you're looking for something to do this Friday, go to NJ Pack and see the Festival of Laughs with Mike Epps. Oh, that's right. So my point was, they are almost sold out, but Groupon bought a nice little section. It's not box seats, it's not orchestra seats, but at least they're seats, because those other areas don't have any seats available. And their tickets are as low as like $42. I think you can get the $42 ticket range or the $62 ticket range. They're called G passes. So you don't get to pick your seats, but you have the pass, and whatever seats are available in the section that Groupon has purchased, you get to watch the show. So, has anybody ever seen, here I am asking questions again, for better or for worse, Coco Brown, she's one of the comedian, do we still say that? Is that still politically correct? We say actress and not actor for female version. Comedian or comedian. She's one of the comedians on the show in the lineup, and she is from For Better or For Worse by Tyler Perry, which is on the OWN network. Well, yours truly has a personal in-depth interview with her during the show. Well, after her set, I will be interviewing her, getting some good, she's writing a book. So I'm going to get some information on that. Apparently she's been through a lot in her life, and I know in the male-dominated world of comedy, everything seems to be male-dominated. I'm interested to find out, like, how did she come up from Comic View? Gosh, I remember Comic View a long time ago. I thought it was kind of boring, but she's been on Comic View on Def Comedy Jam, and she seems like a cool lady. I'm looking forward to meeting her. So I'm going to leave that right there. And we're going to listen to some more music. How about a little reggae? Dennis Brown, Stop the Fussing and the Fighting.
Fighting brothers, stop your fussing and the fighting.
Got to let your love come shining through. See, stop your fussing and the fighting, brothers. Now's the time for uniting the sisters. Oh, now, stop your fussing and the fighting, brothers. Now's the time for uniting sisters. Why lose your soul because of folly? Leaving behind your woman and baby, allowing them to face the judgment of the world. Man, woman, boy, and girl. Yeah. Stop the fussing and the fighting, brothers. Say stop the fussing and the fighting, brothers. Oh, yeah. Stop the fussing and the fighting, brothers. Oh, now. Now's the time for uniting sisters. Yeah. Now, yeah. Every little thing you run for your gun. See a little more, your life all done. Yeah, you go to the world, then you're a jerk. Can't exist on borrowed time. No. Say stop the fussing and the fighting, brothers. Now's the time for uniting sisters. Yeah. Stop the fussing and the fighting, brothers. Now's the time for uniting sisters. Exalt positive vibes, for we and you.
All right, that was Dennis Brown with Stop the Fussing and the Fighting. I love old school reggae. So nostalgic, and it just, I don't know, it just does something to me. When I'm cooking, I have a playlist that I call Irie, and I just zone out. Well, until one of my kids come in the kitchen and bug me about something. But I am allowed to zone out for a minute. And so usually when I bake, it's really, really late at night, like 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, of course, if I have an order, I want my fare to be as fresh as possible. So I try to prepare it or complete preparing it as close to the time that they are going to eat it as possible. And I'm up late at night, all by myself, all by my lonesome. Well, me and Dennis Brown and Gregory Isaac and Bob Marley and Junior Gong. Well, Junior Gong, he's more current, but you know, we just jabbing off through the night while I'm baking cake and eating frosting, which I'm not supposed to be doing. Whipped cream. Yeah. Between that and then, like, during the day, I have a lot of cooking to do too. Although then my son comes and complains and asks me to turn down the music because he wants to hear what's going on TV. But oh well. So I hear it's going to be gorgeous this week. Is it just a tease? Is this a tease? Like, is it going to be beautiful and then it's gonna like be freezing for Easter? I hope not. But this week, tomorrow, we start with a high of 59 degrees and a low of 39 degrees. On Tuesday, we will have a high of 68 degrees. It's going to be sunny with some clouds and a low of 43 degrees. Now Wednesday, Wednesday I only have 2 classes. Yay, so I get to get out early because it's going to be 73 degrees. That's like a few more degrees over that. Normally in the summer, I'm planning a beach trip. It's going to be 73 degrees and a low of 52. So now that's where you got to get worried, because at what point, how do you drop from 73 degrees to 52 degrees? It's like cold by then. Either way, Wednesday's going to be awesome and it's going to be bright and sunny. Thursday, we maintain the temperature, but it's going to be cloudy. I'm glad we are not seeing any rain until next week, Monday. So, people, start planning your outfits now. Ladies, start planning your outfits now. It's going to be nice. Plus, what I like to do on Wednesdays is some, local suggestions for all my New Jersey people. Well, Northern New Jersey people, Central New Jersey people, Essex County people. Montclair has a restaurant called The Office, and they have karaoke. So I have to convince mommy to let's, put on something cute and go and do karaoke this Wednesday, because I cannot let that day go to waste. I have a busy weekend coming up, going out, preparing for some other things in the future, and got to get ready for my guest next week. I have a guest. His name is John Apollo Kid Thompson. He is a boxer. He's been featured on Showtime Boxing, and he's like up and coming. He's doing his thing, but he also has an organization that helps young black men in the many ways that young black men, young black people, young people in general need help with. So I'm excited about that. See what kind of contributions he is making back into putting back into the community. So let's listen to a very popular song now. Have you got the video? There are 2 videos. This is Rihanna. I'm gonna play Rihanna featuring Drake, Work, since we're talking about getting to work. But there are 2 videos for this song. One is Rihanna in a Jamaican dance party. Not a very packed dance party, but of course she needs some space to like wind up her waist. And the second one is just her and Drake, where she's just like putting it on Drake and he looks like he don't even know what to do with it. I think I prefer the one where it's just the 2 of them. In fact, I'll post that too, and you guys can comment, see what you think. So here is Rihanna featuring Drake. Work, 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 work.
Work, 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 work. You see me happy, work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. There's something about that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, I'm in the cafe, my ta 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 ta. Drive me a deserting. No time to have you lurking. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the righteous. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believed all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and hell nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work. You see me happy, work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. There's something about that work, 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 work. Da, 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 da. When you walk out, da, 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 da. Before the table turn, 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 turn. Beg you something, please. Baby, don't you leave. Don't leave me stuck here in the streets. I would never, no, never neglect you. I mean, who am I to hold your best against you? I just hope that it gets to you. I hope that you see this through. I hope What can I say? Please recognize I'm trying, baby. I feel work. It's me, I feel work. You see me do my da. So me better work. When you walk out, la. When the cat from my ta.
Yeah, okay. You need to get done. At work, come over. We just need to slow the motion. Don't get out of the way to no one. Long distance, I need you. When I see potential, I just gotta see it through. If you had a twin, I would still choose you. I don't wanna rush into it if it's too soon, but I know you need to get done. If you come over. Sorry if I'm way less friendly. I got tryna end me. Oh, yeah. I spilled all my emotions tonight, I'm sorry. Rolling. How many more shots until you're rolling? We just need a face to face. You could pick the time and the place. You'll spend some time away. Now you need to forward and give me all the work.
It's me, I feel work. You see me do my da. So me better work. When you walk out, la. When the cat from my ta.
There is very little in that song that I actually understand. Rihanna is just, I don't know. I mean, of course, I love the groove, and it is catchy. It took me a minute to get used to, but I just can't understand her. I don't understand some of the things she's saying. I'm going to have to look it up. I hear my son told me that my oldest knows all the lyrics. She had to have looked it up. So, I want to start ending each show by acknowledging some of my online followers on my social networks and read questions out loud, read questions over the air that they ask me. I get a slew of questions about everything from cooking to child rearing to legal advice. When it comes to legal advice, I have to let them know that I am not a lawyer, and then I access my resources, the lawyers that I do know, to get the information. So I'm going to read today. I am going to read you guys a question that was asked of me by Margot Smith in Indiana, and she writes, I'll speak in her words. As you wrote your book filled with truth, and as you basically said, not for the faint at heart, did you find it extremely difficult to walk through the pain of your past life? It was. It took me 4 years to write Unashamed, A Life Tainted, available on Barnes & Nobles, at Barnes & Nobles, on Amazon.com. Get your copy today. I'm actually sold out on Amazon. Yay! I'm sold out on Amazon. And, but, you know, you can order, be put on the wait list, and they'll ship it out to you as soon as they get more in stock. Shameless plug. Anyway, to answer your question, Miss Smith, yes, it was. It was difficult at times. It took me 4 years to write my book, and from start to finish. There was one part where I stopped writing because one of my children had passed on, and I had to recoup. So I think I stopped writing maybe for about 5 months, and then I started up again. But it took me 4 years. And yes, my book is very frank and very open and very straight to the point, and it still doesn't even, it's only a tip off of the iceberg. But it was difficult because in order for me to honestly express some of my experiences, I had to relive them in my mind. And Yeah, it was difficult. It was sad. I had to become the little girl, the teenager, the young adult that I was when I had some of my negative experiences. And in doing that, you know, it took some time to like come down. Every time I'd sit there, that's why anytime I would write, I would just like try and stick to it for like a few hours, because it's like I got myself up, I got this energy going, I'm accessing these memories, I have like paperwork pulled out and receipts from, I actually have receipts from when my daughter was born, one of my children was born, like receipts of t-shirts and underwear that I, not underwear, she was a baby, but t-shirts and diapers that I bought her, in order to put all the pieces together and make it clear for my readers. So when I would start writing, I did not want to stop. I just wanted to continue, because I was like, you know what, Aziza, just deal with this, dive in head first, and just keep it going. And I tell you, fear is one of the biggest things that prevent us, anybody, from moving forward. It is fear of the unknown that stops you from exploring the unknown. And when you explore the unknown, you can find things that will change your life. So what I do is I attack a lot of things as if I was jumping into a pool of freezing cold water. I just jump, like literally. I know I'm going to be afraid. I know it's going to make me hesitate. I acknowledge that. I understand it. I know that it is a fail-safe in order to protect yourself. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to ignore all of that. I was just about to curse, but I caught myself. And just jump in. Sometimes you just have to jump in. You just have to take things head on, even though you know that it's going to hurt. It doesn't last long. It doesn't last long. And then I would finish writing a section or pages or a chapter, and I would meditate, do my spiritual cleansing, burn my frankincense in my house, and clear that energy away. Remove everything that I brought from the past into the present mentally. Remove it from myself, so I can continue through my day. Because if I didn't, you know, I'd probably be miserable. The human mind is a powerful thing. The human body is a powerful thing. You got to take care of it. You got to know how to take care of it. You have to acknowledge that it needs to be taken care of. So I leave you with that thought. It is now 6:59 p.m. on Sunday. This is Sunday Dinner with Aziza Kabibi on Gems Radio, 91.7 FM, gemsradio.net. Like our Facebook page, Gems Radio. Check us on the TuneIn app, Gems Radio. And also check the Sunday Dinner Facebook page. Sunday Dinner. Oh, I posted all that stuff that I said I was going to post. I posted the Chris Rock thing. I posted Rihanna's work. And I'm going to see if I can get that Groupon if anybody wants to go to NJ Pack, you know, and see Mike Epps with me. Well, not with me, but, you know, you'll be in the building. Anyway, I will leave you with, how about Pillow Talk? Again, I know, but, you know. That's my new song. I like blast it. Be blessed. Take care. You are a blessing. Reflect that. Be good. Have an awesome week. And I will see you right here hear you right here. Talk to you right here next week on gemsradio.net.
We'll go slow and high tempo.